Well, would you look at that? Oh, both the COD streams are up. That's good to know. Alright, let's see here. Oh, look at that. It actually was working the first time. What a concept. Okay, let's see. Alright, alright, audio's good. Well, anyways, what the fresh heck? Oh, wait, he's not doing the roar. Rip. What the fresh heck is going on here, ladies and gents? I'm DVC. Welcome back to another video. And, yeah, taming again. Who'd have thunk it? Well, situational, I suppose. Another
No copy.
435. Actually, earlier today, when I got on, is a male. And I found this one. Not too, actually quite a ways farther away from where the male was. But I ended up chasing this one across the map all the way to over here. And if you guys know what, and if you look over here, yeah, Night Stalker's place. I dang near caught this thing a couple times, and shush, save COD for another time. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and knock this thing out, and hang out with the tape jars for a little bit. Maybe even breed some. Who knows? I mean, we are right next to the breeding base. Anyways, but we might not even do that here, mostly because I have some updates from our base over there to show you guys. Pew, pop. And there we go. Knocked out. Let's see. Now let's try to find some prime meat without completely unloading this base, shall we? Because my stupid self, I don't have. Actually, we might end up having to rip in the chat. That's okay though. And also, I figured out the command to hide the rider from view, and it actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it almost looks like Lavenger here is going on a misadventure. I found out that, and I thought about trolling some you know, if this server was more active, I would definitely actively troll people. I think I think it would be pretty funny though. You just run around on Lavenger. I'm invisible. I myself am invisible, and I just kind of stand there and watch people. Right? So you think, oh, it's just random saddled Deinonychus just looking at me. That'd be pretty funny. Then again, if people that joined the server saw this video, it would literally then be it wouldn't work. We'll rip in the chat. Oh well. Well, let's go ahead and run back. Lavenger is quite fast, so we should get there quickly. And I also grabbed a couple more cryopods from in there. We have so many cryopods. Like, I have an entire fridge on Crystal full of just empty cryopods. I'm not saying where, obviously. I mean, we have offline protection there anyway, so whatever. But yeah, no. You have an entire cryo fridge, or two, full of empty cryopods. We have cryopods over here. I got cryopods at my place. Both my places. Well, castle and then over here. Like, two cryopods is not going to be anything. Like, oh no, 2 cryopods are missing. Plus, they're incredibly easy to make, and you don't even need a replicator to do it. Which, by the way, I still love. And my stupid self didn't bring what's it? I didn't bring any narcotics, but okay, well, to be fair, I did just walk in there and grab pods, so I didn't expect to actually find anything. I just had that other tape jar kind of following me around. Let's just dump all this in there. Why not? Oh, and there she is. Cool. Alright. We have a pair of 435 tape jars. Very nice. Now, there are a couple of saddles you can actually get for these guys. There is the tech saddle, and there is the regular saddle. And these things are just, well, the tape jars anyway. The tape jars are so much fun, and I actually have a mutation stack on Crystal for both these guys and the X variants. So I might bring those over here. And that's kind of like the rules I set for myself, is once I have tamed it on a map, that's when I can bring it over. You know, the only ones that are exempt from this would be like Extinction. You know, where we don't have direct access to the map, because this map that we're on, you know, the center, this is the map that gets swapped over for other maps, if that makes any sense. So this is the one that would end up getting used. Like, oh, if I wanted to go to Extinction, I would go to Crystal, turn this map into, you know, I don't know, Extinction or something, and then I'd come back over with that. But yeah, Extinction, Aberration, creatures like that. But besides, I think I actually have a lot of those guys in storage on Crystal anyway. I like before the actual before I like turn the server over to something else, I would go over tame like a bunch of the unique creatures that we would want to breed later, and then like before and then change it later. You know, it's quite the adventure. Would it be much easier to just spawn the creatures in at max level? Yes, it would. But it's more satisfying, I think, to actually go on the map and find the creatures and then like perfect tame them and all that. That's more satisfying, and I do think most people could agree with that. So let's see. Let's head on back to base, I think, and see, because see, my original plan was to do some breeding. Then I found both of those tape jars. Well, I found one, and I was like, okay, let's look for another one. Why not? And so I found two 435s, which is sweet. And yeah, I think we will definitely be doing more COD. But I want to see about improving a bunch before I get on again. Now, Night Stalker and I did go do another match of zombies. And I wish this would have been the stream. That would have been the stream, because we lasted a long time before I actually blue screened. And then after a while, my character finally like disconnected or something. It was very odd. Okay, you know what? I might end up using... Where the heck am I? I don't know where I am. Okay, so I need to be going in this really direction, I think. That's my buddy. Moving around out there, right there, if you guys can hear him. But yeah. Also, if you guys have not seen it already, do check out my video on Ark, the animated series. What is that? Oh, that's a shark. Okay. Do check out that video. I spent a good, I want to say a couple days working on that. That was a really fun time. I haven't seen anyone actually talk about the animated series, like at all. And it looks like I'm actually swimming towards the freaking, what is it? Okay, so I went the long way. Okay, that's what happened. Looks like I'm trying to swim towards freaking, the redwoods. I can't talk. But yeah, no, yeah, I haven't, not even Syntac has actually covered the designs we have so far. So that was kind of odd to me. That's kind of why I decided to make that video. Do check it out. I try to be as objective as possible. Like, try to be, maybe not objective, but actually as... Seriously? Seriously? Anyways, let's see. Are we back? Okay, there we go. Oh, what do you know? It's not showing two streams now. Now, what was I talking about? Something about... Oh, yeah. I know what I was talking about. I was talking about the animated series. Oh, okay. And look, I was literally right here. I was literally right next to the base. Okay, that's my audio there. Yes. Swear, I'm gonna start carrying around a freaking what's it with me? A scuba tank or something. Because if I had $1 for every cocking time I blue screened over some water and died, good grief. Let's go ahead and pick. Oh, what the? Come on, game, really? Can you stop it now? Look, I'm not touching anything. I'm literally not touching anything. Why does this happen? Why? Just why? I honestly want to know. Come on. Thank you. Good grief. See, this is the struggles of playing older maps right here, I swear. Now I have all these fruit. See, but anyways. Let's see. Yeah, see, older maps are just the worst, I swear, sometimes, I swear. Let's do this. Let's throw those out, because I like collecting those. And I keep the costumes, because why not? Alright, let's put some clothes on, yo. Alright, let's head on back. But yeah, as far as anything else I would want to see as far as was just getting back into the conversation I was having before I was rudely interrupted by this game deciding it wanted to blue screen. I guess a couple things I wouldn't mind seeing, first and foremost, would be more designs. Because, well, for one, we've only ever seen the Parasaur. I wouldn't mind seeing the Parasaur and the Raptor, like a turnaround for them. I know we saw them in motion in the trailer, but still. Talking about the animated series, by the way. Um, I'd like to see a turnaround with those guys. And also, the size comparisons. Uh, whilst that was brilliant for both the Ankylo and the Dodo, which why you pick those two to show a size comparison for, but not all the creatures is odd. But you know, I really wouldn't mind seeing like how big is the saber standing next to Helena, or even Nerva, which all of these designs are on Twitter. Dolly, I want to say Jat, and even a couple of other people have shown these designs on their Twitter. So check it out if you haven't already. I don't have any links right now on me, but if we ever discuss the animated series again, or if there's more designs, I will be sure to, instead of my social media links, I will put those links instead. If we ever cover more of these designs and stuff in the near future, which I more than likely will, because they look amazing. Like, I really want to see the Deinonychus now. I mean, mind you, it would probably be a good long while before we see this thing. What the? Where's Oceania? Okay. Where is my griffin? Stop moving, you little thing! I want to put you on my shoulder. Okay, but why you gotta be so high in the air, though? Okay. Well, you know what? Um... Maybe if I go right here? Oh, there she is. She's stuck on a tree? Oh my gosh, she's literally stuck on a tree. This dang bird, I swear. Oh, Shinya, you freaking derp. Say about Ark right now. I would love if the creatures, especially some of these, especially carnivores, would like smack a tree if it like gets stuck on it. I think that would be like, because like, for example, take a T-Rex for example, right? A T-Rex, right? Why can't a wild Rex just push the tree down? Like, you don't even have to like add an animation, just like have it to where like it'll bite the tree until it like goes down or something. I don't know. Literally just because we know that these creatures are very, very smart. But when it comes to Ark, they're like idiots. And plus, this is like an eagle and a lion put together. Right? Both eagles and lions are hilariously smart. In fact, all creatures are hilariously smart, even. Excuse me. So why suddenly, in a game where these creatures are meant to be really, really terrifying, are all of them a bunch of idiots? Who knows? Though I will admit, kiting a Giga and getting it to run around in a turn in a circle is pretty dang funny. Ah. But yeah, as you can clearly tell, I have now upgraded the base pretty much for the most part. It's been pretty much completely painted. I still need to work on the actual, the cages, in the dino pen area, which I might leave those, honestly, because I like the way that looks, the stone and all that, the greenhouse and all that. I might leave that just as it is. I might put some metal in there, but not too much because it'll break the immersion of the area. Like, this is supposed to be like, you know, a farmhouse or whatnot, not some industrial thing with some, like, hay on it or something. Which, oh, actually, putting some shag rugs down every now and then wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I did paint the place. Some places, I still need to put some paint in various areas, but hang on, let's do this. Let's go fly. But yeah, as you can see, I did paint up the place for the most part. I think it looks good. It looks good. Now, unfortunately, I don't think the spray painter actually hits like this region. But you know what? Actually, the silver doesn't look too bad. I gotta touch up that spot right there. But there's some spots that need fixing every now and then. But
small but copying.
oh, okay. I'll trigger it right now. I got some other things to worry about after stream, but I can just like put that on in the background or something. But yeah, okay, good to know. But yeah, pretty much all painted up. Still need to replace this door, but there's some bits and bobs needs working here and there. But I like the way this came out. Now, part of me really wants to just enclose this thing, and honestly, I just might. But I don't know, because like, you know, I almost want to take these doors down, put them up front on either side, put some walls in the middle, and then kind of like enclose this whole thing. But if I did that, I would then also have to take maybe take the triangles out and make this a little bit more boxy. I mean, I like the more dynamic shape of this build. I really do. But like, if people are just gonna show up here, defense rather than aesthetic takes priority. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, that's this base. I started work on over here. But you know, as you can clearly tell, it did get a little late, and I had other priorities. real life priorities. So you know, there's that. So, but yeah, this will get finished up. I might do the flyer pin next. Once I finish this thing, I don't know. And also, I am doing this legit, no GCM. I am also crafting all of this myself, and like getting materials and smelting the metal, all that stuff. So yeah, it's all legit. Promise. Heck, I have even considered doing a Twitch stream or something where I do just that. Maybe even on here. I don't know. We'll just convert the base over to metal. Maybe even change the behemoth gates to metal. I don't know. I might do something like that. That could be interesting. It'll probably be like podcast style worthy almost. Because basically, I'm not doing much of anything except just basically playing the game as it should be played. And at this point, I should be up to metal anyway. It's episode like what, 33? Yeah, 33. Should be up to metal by now anyway. I mean, is it boring? Yes. I mean, did I have whole bases made out of tech tier? Yeah. But I swear, sometimes the conversion from one material to another can be very, 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 very taxing. Because sometimes, like, even when I was putting the, get some Omni lights for the Dino pin, why not? But even, like, going from stone to metal. Like, some of the triangle foundations, they wouldn't, the stone ones, they wouldn't break. So then you're left with metal foundations underneath, like the stone ones, and you gotta pick the stone ones up, and then it's the same thing with the walls, like all these walls, and then also for some reason in some areas there's cracks, like in the walls, so like you can actually see through. So, which is also why I put the pillars right here, and that's why they're preposterously angled. Nothing I can really do about that. But yeah, no, let's actually get back into the subject matter of today's video, shall we? And plus, there's like nothing over here except for all of these boys, which I need to position. These are our Velanosaurs for base defense. I have literally loads of them. Like, there's a redonkulous amount of tape jars right here. Or not tape jars. Velanosaurs here. They're like... Yeah, no, this looks like a kill squad. You know, it'd be funny, though, if you made, like, a Bronto saddle, right? You did a Bronto saddle, right? And instead of turrets, you put Velens. I've actually done that before. Honestly. I don't think actually, no, the video doesn't exist anymore. But it was on my previous, some of my previous works, where I had a big Bronto platform, and I put Velens instead of regular turrets, or even tech turrets, just cause why not? But yeah, so these guys are all over the place, swear. Let's see. Let's put them in the where the stegos were. Because, yeah, 3 wide. It's 3 wide. They should fit. Okay, yeah, so this is the female. And I brought the Therazinos over in case I decided to use this area for breeding, which I've honestly considered. Alright. But, you know, something like that. I've considered it. There are a couple things I want to do with this area. Because, I mean, I've thought about converting it over to metal, but as you can see, though, I love the mixed medium, you know, the stone and the wood. It looks really, really good. I like the way this looks. I mean, this side was never really finished, but to be honest, it was mostly mammals over here anyway. And also, I did want to kind of leave this spot cleared, so in case I wanted to go down here for that cave, I had easy access. So that was kind of the rationale behind that choice and why that's right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually dump my inventory on this boy. He'll survive. Let's see. Oh my goodness! Imagine taking a Therizino out as a ground mount for taming. Imagine. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing that at all. That could be interesting. Also, I think we're gonna end up doing another podcast soon. I don't. I feel like it might be surrounding Ark, perhaps. I don't know. I'm still deciding, but it's gonna be great. We may end up talking about Ark 2, the future of the game, have some guests on, people guys haven't really seen in a while, or seen it all. I don't know. But let's go ahead and wake this boy up. Set my target. Sleeping. By the way, if you're new to the channel, this is a command we have recently added to our repertoire, so that way we can breed creatures. Now, the only foul ball, I guess you can say, is that even if I did wake him up, there's still cryo sickness. So I can't actually move him at all. To move the female. But until that cryo sickness goes away, and on some creatures it takes ages. But, you can still set them to... You can still, enable mating on them. It's basically like they're awake. If that makes any sense. And there goes the parents to my my little buddy Featherlight right here. I'm actually gonna pick these guys up. Let's see. We're not breeding for twins, by the way. I'm just getting an imprinted one. Why not? We'll save that for like a flyer special, because one thing I want to do is do like an alpha predator breeding episode, or like a like when we get Gigas and Aloes, which haven't tamed an Aloe yet, or I feel like we tamed Carnos at one point. I need to look, but we gotta tame Aloes, so we gotta go to that center island. We've got Uteens, we've got Spinos, we've got Rexes. I think we actually also have Tech Rexes, I think. We just need Gigas and Allosaurs. And then we'll be ready for the Alpha Predator breeding. So we now have basically all the flyers that one would want. We got RGs, we got PTs, we got Quetzals, we got these guys now as of today. Things are looking up for us. And you know what? I'm very happy about it. I also need to see about getting an Ascendant pickaxe, because it's been too long. But yeah, no, I really like tape jars. They're not my favorite flyer. I actually love the X variant of these guys. Like, bruh. I do have a mutation stack for both the regular tape jars and the X variants on the other map. And it looks like you are actually imprinting or hatching. Good to know. It'd be so funny. I say we're not even breeding for twins, and there's twins in this egg. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Okay, well, I jinxed it, probably. But yeah, there is our baby. So let's go ahead and disable mating on you. Look at you, 665. That's not bad. What do you know? I actually got a female this time. What a concept! Because usually when I do these, like, hey, let's breed a tape jar. Let's go ahead and we end up getting a male, but surprise, we actually got a female. What a mother effing concept! Am I right or am I right? But yeah, no, that's kind of the plans for the future right now. Don't have anything else other than that. But let's see. Let's go ahead, give you some food. This will stop. Passive. And let's fly. Actually, I need to pump weight on this thing anyway. So, the tape jar. What is this thing capable of doing? Now, if you're new to the game and you're watching my videos for information on Ark, The Tapejara is actually one of the most versatile flyers in this game, other than the Griffin itself. Now, as I mentioned in the first part, don't worry, I will be deleting both of these and collapsing the video. That will be up tomorrow, probably. But what makes these guys so good is, like the Griffin, you can strafe from side to side, up, down, right, left. You can back up. And for a long time, the Tapejara was the most versatile flyer in this game, just because of the lateral movements that you could do. But with the addition of the Griffin, both are equal. I would say are equal. And where the Griffin wins is that, you know, it has the skydive and all that kind of stuff. The Snow Owl also has a skydive, but, you know, unlike the Tapejara and the Snow Owl, the Griffin does not have a saddle. So that's where the Griffin loses. So if you really want to pick and choose a flyer with good movement and has a saddle, I would say the Tapejara. And also, it's not the fastest flyer ever, but it does move decently quick for being what it is. And, you know. Also, one thing that this guy has that literally no other flyer has, except for maybe the Wyvern, you can do that. I don't know what this is. I mean, I think it's a roar, but like, yeah, you can do that. If you, while on the ground, if you right click, you can get this thing to roar, which, you know, it sounds kind of funny, and it's the same for both types of Tapejara. So, you know, there's not going to be any difference between the two. Now, as far as attacking and all that kind of stuff, if you want an attacking flyer, a Pteranodon or a RG would be better. Just because this thing is more for lateral movements and distant fighting. The only thing, and I would say the Tropio, if you want a Tapejara-like creature to like fly around on and fight with, the Tropio would be loads better, if I'm honest. But yeah, I would recommend the Tropio if you really want like a Tapejara-esque creature. I mean, same lateral movements and all that kind of stuff. You can still move around quickly and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to angle myself so I fall through. There we go. Oh, ow. Okay, let's climb down, because clearly that's not working. But yeah, no, I'd say the Tropio would probably serve you better, but the Tapejara just has a much nicer and more... If you like friendlier looking creatures, then definitely the Tapejara. Because Tropio looks like he would chew you up and spit out your bones or something. Like, honestly, I mean, I don't have any here. In fact, you know what? It's kind of sad. We had an entire Let's Play on Crystal, and I never did tame a single Tropognathus. Sad face. We need to fix that. But, you know, I never really found any. And aside from the fact that I already have my mutation stack on the Tropios, so I'm not really all that concerned with it, if I'm honest. But yeah, no, that's Tapejara. This guy's really cool. I do really like him. The X variant looks even better. I'm definitely considering going over to Crystal and bringing over my mutation stacks, or at least a baby from them, because how this works, and this isn't new information for anyone who's been supporting my channel for a long time, but for anyone that is new, I highly recommend, one thing I recommend, for sure, is if you do a mutation stack, you know, you get all your perfect colors and all that kind of stuff, get twins of those, or at least get a male and a female with all the colors stacked up, and then get a baby from those twins. Because if you lose either one of those original mutation stacks, you're screwed, right? So that's literally how I ended up with all of these guys, all the 644s here. Is I took the original parents, bred them, and got all of these guys. So keep the parents. Don't level them. Level the offspring of the mutation stacks. That's like your best options. Make two. Make two. Don't make just one and then use that. Because if you're on a server with like that doesn't have endless breeding or whatever, and you lose one, you're screwed, and you're gonna end up spending like 2-3 days trying to get a mutation stack that you already had before. So just get twins, or just get a male and a female, and go from there. That is my recommendation. And that is probably the best option. And that is what we've been doing for like ages now. But yeah, folks, that I think is going to wrap things up for today. I will collapse these two parts. I mean, I have direct access to both pieces of the stream anyway, so it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, no, tape jars are really clean. I don't have a replicator. I mean, Night Stalker does, because they don't do Let's Plays. But, Night and Little Wolf are doing a Let's Play, so they're not taking things rather slowish. But yeah, guys, that's the tape jar. Cool, really cool creatures. I highly recommend them for anyone who hasn't tamed one yet. What are you doing with your life? If you haven't. And honestly, though, I would say, yeah, tame up a tape jar. Because, yeah, these guys are really cool. And also the level up animation is really cute. And also, look how thin their heads are. I mean, you know what, actually, let's do this as the thumbnail, actually. Bloop. There we go. But yeah, folks, if y'all did enjoy the video, do not forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And hit the bell so that way you're notified of any uploads or streams. Check out the ARC animated series breakdown video if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all next time. I'm gonna flex on these noobs, yo. Have a good one, guys.